It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today we start the new season with an AFC West Division battle right out of the gate between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Arrowhead. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30. Up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara, 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So after the run by Kamara, now another first and 10. They'll look to throw. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Second and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. And I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Walker now. That's taken in by Watson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Walker. Flush to his right. Over the middle, complete. That's Watson. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Harris, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are on the board here first in the season opener. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And finding the tight end Hooper. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Camara with a carry there on 1st down as he works his way forward for a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. Now Purdy rolling to his left. 20. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
I don't want to be a jinx partner, put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the 1st quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Camara gets it again on 2nd down. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easy.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Alvin Kamara, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are an extra point away from drawing level. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
And he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road? The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Walker. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the ball.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Purdy's throws taken in by Waddle. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So a new man under center here, Charles. It's the ultra-rare quarterback trade, and he delivers a strike there.
And you just don't see this happen very often. Changing of teams during the season at the quarterback position, but they expect impact from him, and they should get it.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe try to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Butker's kick here is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 11-7. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Hey, check my shot. 17.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Walker hit and the ball is out. It's picked up by the Broncos. 30, the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Walker. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Walker. Rolling to his right. It's complete to Hopkins. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Walker now to throw on 1st down. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Walker flushed out right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun. Walker. He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Walker forced out to his left. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run with Harris, and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Damian Harris, as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From his end zone, Wilson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Purdy. Steps away. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. First down, Walker. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Wandale Robinson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have retaken a third-quarter lead. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. And that flag accepted. So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The try for two is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Purdy to throw it on first down. That's going to go as a loss of one on first down. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. A 10th carry for Kamara. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
They run. It's Kamara. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Again, it's Kamara. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll run with Carter. And now Carter going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. A carry here for the big tight end. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Purdy on 4th down. Got a man. It's Waddle, complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Carter. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's out quickly to London. And he's going to get this down near the 25. A give up the middle to Carter. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 45 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Walker. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Sliding out of the pocket. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, you know, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top role, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Come on, stretch. Blue, 32. Steel, black. Ready, go.
Working out of the gun here, Walker. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Caleb Farley. And the Broncos will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And there he goes left side. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. With that run, double check my math. Yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
Purdy bootlegging it. He'll buy some, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Here we go with Kamara. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And some room to roam now. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Walker. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Operating from the gun, Walker. That's complete to Robinson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Harris running straight ahead. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Ready.
A first down throw for Walker. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Walker. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Walker. Flush to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Another try after the first down sack. Walker. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation. Elliott now to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to